Jaspreet.
How are you?
I'm great. How have you been?
Oh, lovely. I think it's a wonderful afternoon. Hello, listeners. We're here introducing you to Evolving, a podcast by Brand Mender.
Yes. Jaspreet, I think we decided to have this new podcast by Brand Mender Evolving, right? So, listeners would like to tell you that Evolving is all about telling you the stories about how we have crafted, new creative. We actually thought of having this new podcast from Brand Mender, Evolving. So, Evolving is all about telling you our stories, my and Jaspreet's journey with Brand Mender, and we tell you how we've evolved by inking new creative strategies in the marketing field. So that's all about Evolving. And welcome to the first episode of Evolving. And we hope we can share some great stories with you people. So stay tuned for that.
Yes. To tell you more about Brand Mender is a 2B 5-year-old company with a digital marketing agency. We provide 360-degree digital marketing services. To give you a glimpse of what all we provide, we right from social media management and marketing to search engine optimization, content marketing, influencer marketing, graphic designing, and much more. Well, we're also into website design and development.
But hey, Jazz, don't you think that that's not how it started? I think we should also tell the listeners about how we actually started off. So, to begin with, let's go back to the year 2017 when we actually set foot in the city of Pune. So, Jaspreet, you came in from Mumbai, right? It's a big city, and you came into a small city. And me, I came from Guwahati, northeastern town. The state is Assam, and I set foot into Pune from Guwahati in the year 2017 itself. So in 2017, basically, we started our journey here in Pune, like new cities, new life. Like it was completely a completely strange land for us, and we were still trying to settle into this new, new life of us, basically. So I mean, that time only, I still remember, in the year 2018 when we started off working for the same company, right? Just do you remember how we met then?
Absolutely. I think we hit it off instantly. I still remember the day back when it was, I think, early 2018, 2017, and I met her. I met you. I met you in a cafe coffee day, and I still remember how vibrant you were, how you looked absolutely fabulous, absolutely charming, so well dressed. And I think the moment we started talking, we kind of hit it off instantly. We both have been, I think, very extrovert in our lives. We've had tons of friends. I still know when you go to Assam, you have so many friends to catch up with. When I come to Mumbai, I have a couple of friends to catch up with. And then we were back in Pune where it was a relatively new place and we did not really have too many people who, friends or it was a relatively very new city for both of us, and I think that was one moment where I absolutely thought that I said, you know what, I just found a friend in Pune.
I think the same goes. I think the same goes for me. Like we both, when we came into Pune, it was like we did not have anybody, and like we had just each other to talk to about and blabber all. I mean, anything nonsense, anything serious. I mean, we were there for each other talking. I think that was the moment we actually felt, hey, I mean. We can turn this friendship into something, probably, later on, obviously the later phase, we felt that, why not be, partners in the true sense, right?
Correct. Absolutely. I think it was, the time that we spent, I think till date in this all these 5 years that we've spent with each other, we've laughed a lot, we've shared not only a professional but a very, very close personal bond. And I think since that day till today, we've not really looked back and we've come a really, really long way. I think not only in terms of our personal friendship but also in the digital marketing arena, we've come a long way.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. I mean, in this digital arena, I think it's been one hell of a journey. Like, if I am to talk about myself, like, I came in from Guwahati and there I was working in a small agency. I would say small, but I would say that I've got big learnings from that agency. I mean, I was working for government companies, not government companies, for the government related brands, whereas, you had experience working with big private brands, right? I mean, that was kind of an experience. I think both of our experience also kind of mattered in and helped us evolve with Brand Mender as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah. So I would like to say that my journey started off as a content person. So I started off with content marketing to begin with, and then I gradually moved on to social media, and I absolutely fell in love with social media. The things, the madness that you have with social media is insane, and the kind of games you can play with it, the kind of experiments that you can do with it, and I still love doing it. And I think that is what is still keeping me on my toes, and even today it's helping me build Brand Mender in a way, how we are helping brands also to build their brands socially as well. Yeah, just, I mean, you also, I think you should, let's tell the listeners about your journey as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one thing that I really admire and I feel fortunate about is the fact that you and I come from a very, very different background. I think right from our
Right.
expertise to the kind of experiences that we've had working with various brands, it's always been very, very different. And the kind of the combination that we both come up with together makes it a complete pair, it makes it a complete circle, which I think further helps us enrich what we provided Brand Mender as our service. So to tell you about me, I started my career back in 2014, and it's been more than 10 years now that I've been working in digital marketing. I started off I'm a cliche engineer, an electronics engineer, moved to digital marketing, and my forte has always been paid marketing. I've been strong with paid ads, so search engine ads, social media ads, but always been into media buying and ads purchase. And now, being the founder of Brand Mender, kind of diversified further into SEO and business development and a lot of admin work that Gopa and I obviously we both of us keep getting our hands dirty into. But yes, that's more like where we've come from.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, this mix of experiences, or I would say the mix, the mix of skill sets that we both have has been helping us, keep Brand Mender, connected to each other, and helping it grow since the last 5 years, I would say. So I can still remember after we started working, right? I mean, when we were working for our first company together, I think it was about 6 to 7 months, right? When we suddenly had this mad idea that, we shared our desires with each other, where we talked about, you also wanted to be an owner, basically a founder, and I also had this wish to become an entrepreneur someday. And then suddenly we had this crazy idea that, hey, let's do it together. Why not?
Absolutely.
Right?
I think we were coming back from Pune. I remember the other day when we were coming back from Mumbai, actually. And,
oh my God, yes. You should absolutely tell that to the listeners. Yes.
Yes. I mean, we were coming back from Mumbai. We had a meeting in Mumbai, and then we were pretty tired with the whole traveling because we were returning same day. And then while amidst all our conversations, which had absolutely no background and no hidden tail to it, but then we thought of, we've always been sharing our personal thoughts and ideas with each other, and that was one thought that we resonated like many others. This is one thought that we resonated really well with, saying that, okay, now we both had this seed of entrepreneurship within us, where we wanted to do something, where we always wanted to have our baby. And I think this vision that both of us have always shared with each other, soon we never knew that our desires are going to be converted into actions. And that, I think, was where Brand Mender came into picture in 2018 in December. To be precise, in 18 December, we'll celebrate our anniversary. We're soon nearing our 5th anniversary now. And how Brand Mender's name came itself is one funny story. I think, Gopa, how about you share that with us?
Oh God, I mean, don't even tell me about it. I mean, it was such a random thing that we did. I mean, so basically, we were actually, we suddenly thought of this idea that, yes, come on, let's, start it off. Let's hit it off. Let's start off and, think it through. I mean, not think it through. Basically, we did not even think it through when we actually took this decision that we'll start off with an agency, and then we started looking for a name. To be very frank, we did not give much thought to the name Brand Mender at all. It was like a very, uh,
That
click.
was a very ad hoc decision.
Yeah, yeah, and I don't know, like we were prioritizing that, that domain thing so seriously. We actually wanted a name that had .com. So
Absolutely, and it's so difficult. I
yeah,
think all the digital marketers out there who've been listening to us know .com domains are so rare to find today, and I was hell bent on the fact that no, I need a .com domain. There were certain things that I always been hell bent on, and I've really eaten your head, Gopa, all this while. But I was like, no, I need a .com domain, and then we kept searching for names, and then all the good names that we got .com domains were not available, and then finally we reached a name where we kind of could resonate with the whole idea, because we always believe that this digital marketing, like the whole spectrum is a little fragmented, and we needed something where there is a good mending of brands with the digital goals coming together to make brands more wholesome, more complete, so that the overall business goals are achieved. And that's where I think Brand Mender kind of hit us instantly, don't you think, Gopa? And
yes, yes,
I think that's
absolutely,
pretty much
yeah.
how Brand Mender. But it was honestly like a 15-minute discussion where we just thought of getting a name, and there we were buying a domain um, with brandmender.com. So do visit us, get some ideas on the website, do share your feedback. We always love feedback. So, yes,
Yes, yes. I think that's been very nicely put, Jaspreet, that, we, in the heat of the moment, we actually got the name Brand Mender, and we directly bought the domain, and there it was. Brand Mender was born just like that, out of,
out of
a
nowhere,
sudden,
honestly.
out of nowhere.
And
Yeah,
I still
exactly.
remember, that reminds me, how I ate your head further, saying, no, okay, this, I was very fascinated with yellow color. I always wanted, because, all my journey in my, like, over a decade, I've seen brands use a lot of red, black, white, and I was very hell bent on the fact that no, I need yellow, because yellow is a color which is vibrant, which is very wide, and yes,
Stands out basically. Yes, yes. I think yellow stands out, and I think today also, whenever we see the color yellow, I mean, it's like, anything, whatever that comes in my head, that's always Brand Mender. I mean, I think today also, if you and I wear yellow t-shirts somewhere, if you wear yellow dresses and go out and we are like, hey, Brand Mender can be you, or something like that, right?
absolutely, yes, I
So,
know. And
yeah,
I think we were very clear with what we want, because yellow was my thing. Gopa, you always wanted something that resembles an idea, and so today Brand Mender stands with yellow bulb, and that's what we've been represented by in the last 4.5 years. Brand Mender's logo has been a yellow bulb with fragments of digital pieces
yeah.
going out of the bulb.
Yeah, I
And
think I would also want people to always remember us, as as creative guys, as somebody, like that bulb actually it resonates us. We're always there giving people ideas. It's not just you and me. I think our team also, right? They're always there. We always encourage them to, give ideas. That is something we believe in, because it's ideas. That's all. That is what actually gives brands the push, and to evolve in a new way, in a creative way. So I think,
absolutely.
so I think the bulb is something that, it's always going to stay. I mean, that's going to strike with us, and that's going to be the, how do I put it, that is our pehchan, if I say in Hindi, that's like our pehchan.
Correct,
Yeah,
absolutely. We're known by bulbs. Um,
yeah.
true. All right. I think that's TMI for today. What do you think, Gopa?
TMI, what is that?
Okay, this is too much information. I think that's what this is
Oh
the language
Lord.
that millennials talk today. And
Okay,
you choose. I
okay.
think we've shared too much information with our
Thank
listeners.
you, Jaspreet, for the new word that you just taught me then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Gopa. All right, I think with this we can conclude. I think this is wonderful, and thank you so much, everyone, for listening to us. Stay stay tuned for many more interesting and funny stories.
Yes, absolutely. Listeners will be coming back very soon with another episode. Stay tuned to that. And until then, ciao. Bye bye.
Alrighty, see you. Bye.